What's up, everybody, and welcome to the UU Normie Show. This is Justin.
And this is Tage.
And we're getting in on a Christmas special is what we're doing here today.
Yeah.
So it's not really going to be the same format that we've done in the past where we talk for a bit, watch an episode, and then discuss. It's going to be more of a long form, just discussion about anime, about ourselves, about Christmas, I guess, is going to be in there a little bit too.
Yeah. Linda and I guess accidentally
Your fiance?
Yeah, Linda, my fiance, if I've never mentioned that before. Our living room is Christmas to the T right now.
And that's where we're recording.
Yeah.
So,
and so we got the lights. We have the thing that apparently a lot of people do. I thought I was making that up when I was, I turned on the fireplace on the TV. But apparently everybody does that who doesn't have a fireplace.
You thought that you were the only one that did that?
Well, back in the day, the one with Netflix. The first one that came out, the Yuletide log thing that played music with the fireplace. Yeah. I never heard of anyone else doing it, but it was on Netflix, and I was like, "That's so fucking cool that they have a fireplace on there." And it didn't occur to me that they had it because it was popular demand.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's like the thing.
Yeah, and I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking love fireplaces, and I'd obviously take a little real one over a fucking TV one any day.
Oh yeah, but it's LA apartments.
Yeah, dude, I was so close to getting one of those portable ones.
Oh, the Amish heaters?
Yeah.
Those are pretty dope.
That look like it too. They look like they have real fire. Those are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I
don't know how those things work.
Yeah.
And you can turn them on to also heat or just to look cool.
No way.
You can choose. You can choose which one. Yeah.
It just has a cool looking setting.
Yeah, my sister's had 3 of them. Yeah, she likes them.
Oh. Is there a life expectancy of them? Do they just die off at some point?
No, I think one of them was really small.
Oh.
But she lived in a small place, so she got a small one.
Okay.
And then she got I'm pretty sure she's had multiple.
Mm.
I see them all the time at her place.
Damn it, dude. Those are the coolest little thing of living in an apartment in Los Angeles. I want a fireplace. Thank you, the Amish.
It'd be so cool. I don't know what they're actually called. I've always called them an Amish fireplace. Is that what they're actually called?
Dude, no fucking clue. I learned of their name from Tosh.0. Amish fireplaces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen them on infomercials before.
Do they call them Amish fireplaces on infomercials?
No.
Oh man. Maybe this is a derogatory thing. Are we getting canceled on the Christmas episode?
Shit.
The Christmas episode is the one we're getting canceled on. Oh, we should probably be saying the holiday episode, shouldn't we?
Jesus Christ, dude. Let's calm down.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Bro.
Okay.
There we go.
Died for our sins.
Dude.
This is the day he was born.
Died for our podcast.
Died for everything.
Thank you. Thank you for saving
including the podcast. Literally everything. You know what he didn't die for? You and Kana. So
you fucking son of a bitch, dude. So we're bringing it back here, huh?
Yeah, that's always for you.
No,
I just want you to know who you are, because I feel like I know you better than you do.
Damn.
But I think we're going to get into just the format of this special that we're bringing in, and what we did was by ourselves come up with a few bullet points and topics for us to go over with each other during this podcast and have just a nice, lively discussion on something. You don't know what I'm about to say. I have no idea what you're about to say.
Nope.
So we're coming at this completely fresh.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with one of yours, or do you want to start with one of mine?
I did not plan the first one that I was going to ask. Oh, I got one. So, what is your most embarrassing Christmas story?
Oh, shit. Well, can you start with yours so that I can kind of think of what would be embarrassing? You don't even have an answer to your own question?
Yeah, dude, I thought you were going to have one before. I had to think of mine.
Bro, but it's you knew what the question was.
Dude, I just rattled them off. Bro.
Yeah. You think I'm just going to pull my most embarrassing Christmas story out of my asshole the moment the question's asked?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Get in there.
I'm
trying to think of an embarrassing Christmas. I've definitely had embarrassing Christmases.
Give us one.
I remember, when I was little, I remember it was kind of one of the first times where I was getting to the point where I was understanding about buying my own gifts for people.
Yeah.
And so it was your mom gives you money or your parents give you money and you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go pick something out. And I remember I did the elf scene. I actually got my mom lingerie. And I had to I didn't know that I got a lingerie, and they packaged it for me. They put it in a little box, and I brought it. And I remember I put it under they put it under the tree, and
Wait,
I was
hold
so
on.
proud of it.
You went to a place as a child And they were like, yeah, he's a 7-year-old and he's allowed to buy lingerie. And they packaged it for you. They're like, here you go, sir.
Guess, dude.
What
I was
kind
at
of
a Macy's.
establishment?
It was definitely a Macy's
Ugh.
or a JCPenney.
Yeah, we're boycotting that.
I was going to say, I'm almost positive it was a JCPenney.
Yeah, it sounds more our speed.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds more me and your childhood speed, bro.
I hate the amount of times that I've said something and you're like, yeah. And I'm like, damn it. That's a
Hey,
poor thing.
don't try to gatekeep being poor as a child. That's not for you just to own by yourself.
Yeah, dude. It was a solo experience.
No. Nope. My meatloaf consumption says otherwise.
The fact that you and I know the exact amount that you're supposed to like and hate meatloaf.
Oh, you hate it entirely,
Yeah.
except for if you put enough ketchup on it.
Dude, you
It's
drown
phenomenal.
that bitch in ketchup, dude.
All right, so you got lingerie for your mom?
Yep. And I remember when she opened it for Christmas, I remember her and my uncle laughed so hard, and I didn't understand why it was funny.
Did you get it for the elf reason? Because it
No.
said a special gift?
No, it was along the lines of like I just wanted something, and I went into like girls section, and it was along, I guess, yeah, like for the elf thing, it was like for her, and I was like, all right, cool, that's for women, and so I just got it, and because I'm sure I thought it was pretty.
Did you think about sizes and everything, or did you just grab
No,
one off
it
the
was
rack?
definitely too small for my mom.
Dang.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. So her and my uncle just laughed so fucking hard.
Do they still tell that story to everyone around when they can?
No.
Really? Is it just an embarrassing thing for them too?
You know, it was one of the lines of like this kind of shrugged off because I think my mom was also pretty like I spent all of the money that mom gave me on a gift that one for all didn't fit, and I had no idea what I was doing. But
Yeah.
I think it was just kind of like dropped like the good old college try. He tried his best.
Nice. Did she
Yeah.
return it? I would have.
She probably returned it.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, I never saw it again because
I hope you didn't see it. What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? Yeah, I hope that you never saw it again. What did you expect? A fashion show from your mom wearing a lingerie? Damn, bro. Whoa,
You're
fuck.
what the fuck, bro? Was the funniest shit.
I couldn't believe that you were like, why did I never see my mom's lingerie again?
Damn it, I didn't even think about it.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'd hope she returned it to get the money back.
Yeah, I definitely would have.
I was gonna say, do you think your parents have ever done that?
Returned my gifts?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
I'm a really fucking good gift getter, bro. What are you doing on your phone?
Erasing a question.
Oh, okay. I mean, do you have to physically erase it? Could you just skip it?
I
Read
wanted
it?
the fun part.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that was comedic timing.
Gotcha. Oh,
Yeah.
I fucked it. I'm useless.
No, you put because they wouldn't have picked it up. So
Oh, so I'm perfect. So I guess I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have a specific embarrassing Christmas story,
okay.
but I do. Every time I went to specific relatives' places,
Mm-hmm.
I felt as if I was an embarrassing person. There was one place we would go to, and they always had oyster casserole, and it was the worst. I couldn't believe that humans made that, and that they actually wanted to eat it as a group. And one of them, this isn't super embarrassing for me, but for my dad, at the place where they had the oyster casserole, we ate, and when I say we ate, other people ate, and I just looked disgustingly at the food, which I feel like is saying a lot for me.
Yeah.
I eat everything.
Yeah.
But my dad, he disappears for a little bit
Yeah.
to poop. And when he comes back out,
Yeah.
he just goes, I think it's time to go. And we're like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I think we just need to be heading out. Like, let's all pack up. Let's all pack up and leave.
Dude, what did he do?
So we get back into we get into the car, and my dad's like, we gotta go. And he said that he took a fat dump, and he looked at it, and he said, that's not going down. So he took the plunger and started. It's not even that he tried to flush it first. He saw that it wasn't going to work and started smacking it with the plunger to break it up. So he broke it up into a few pieces and then went to flush it, and it wasn't going to happen. So instead of dealing with that situation, because I don't think we wanted to be there anyway, my dad just walked out and he's like, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. These old pipes ain't handling it. It was like we were in like a double wide. It wasn't a normal house. It was just on stilts. That shit wasn't happening.
That's fucking amazing.
Dude, I've always thought about, I've looked at some of my own work, some of my masterpieces.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I also might need something to smack it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I've never done it.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what monster came out of my dad for him to actually start hitting it to make it break up. Because my dad and I have talked about our shit before.
Yeah.
And we came up with just a few terms. And one of my favorite ones is a breacher. Like how it's like how whales breach water. So you can't just have, it can't be a floater.
Yeah.
A floater is different from a breacher. A breacher lays from in the hole all the way up until it's out of the water.
Yeah.
So that's a breacher for anybody who wants to take that for themselves.
Yeah.
That's as close to embarrassing.
Dude, that's pretty embarrassing. That's awesome.
As I got, but that's like my dad. It's not even me.
I mean, yeah, that works.
Yeah. There was one, we went to a different set of relatives' place. I think it was my grandma's family. Mm-hmm. And they made homemade candy.
Ooh.
Right? And this is the same people who, if you go into their basement, there were just deer hanging.
Nice.
And they always gave me venison sausage and venison summer sausage. And
fuck yeah.
Everything. They made their own candy, and all I could think of was the venison they always gave me. I was like, oh, they're the best at everything.
Yeah.
I grabbed this piece of candy.
Oh, no.
Put it in my mouth. Wanted to immediately vomit.
Oh, God.
The floor plan of that house was a little strange.
Yeah.
So it was a kitchen, and then you walk into the living room, but through a doorway. Like, it should have been an open floor plan. Yeah. I don't know what was going on in the 60s and 70s when they were making houses, but they were wrong.
Damn.
And then there was a little hallway that led on the side of the kitchen. So another extraneous wall. So I walked out of the kitchen into the living room, back into that little hallway, because I would have had to cross everyone to get to the trash can.
Yeah.
While I'm in the hallway, spit the candy in my hand.
Oh.
And then walk back into the kitchen like nothing's going on, and slyly drop it in the trash can as if I ate it.
What was the flavor profile?
All I remember is that I could not continue to eat that. I must have been 11.
Fuck.
It was years ago.
I do have, branching off that isn't, I guess, Christmas, but I do have a very similar story with food. I remember, like, I still to this day can't eat that flavor profile, which was, you find it in rye bread, but I'm trying to think, it's a spice.
A spice that's in rye bread?
Caraway.
Okay.
I can't eat caraway.
Just at all?
Nope.
If it's in something, do you immediately like
vomit.
Hound dog it out?
Dude, yeah. It becomes a violent thing solely because, and as an adult, I get why my dad did this. So I remember we were out hunting, and I'd been hounding him all day. I was like, Dad, I'm starving. And he's like, we'll eat when we get home. I was like, no, Dad, I'm dying. He's like, we will have something when we get back. My dad at the time wasn't used to my little stomach. And so I was like, Dad, come on, like, I can't wait till home. I ate at breakfast and it's like fucking 8 p.m. Help me out here, Dad. So we're at my dad's friends, like one of those, like, you know, that you call uncle, but they're not actually related. Yeah. So we're at my Uncle Carl's house, and he has weird food because his wife, my aunt, she would buy shit for him, like, for like eating healthier. But this is back then. You didn't really, you're just gonna buy whatever the fuck you'd think is randomly healthy. So anyway, he's like, my dad asked, he's like, can I make a sandwich for my son? And Uncle Carl was like, I mean, whatever the fuck I got in there, you can make it. And Uncle Carl is not a sharer. He doesn't like to share. And so my dad's making the sandwich like, I swear to fucking God, you better eat this fucking sandwich. So he didn't know, but he made me a sandwich with rye.
Oh, no.
Rye caraway bread. And it's just fucking loaded up with onions, lettuce, fucking just this huge sandwich. Slides it towards me. And I'm like, I'm hungry as fuck. I don't give a shit what's in it. I take a bite. It's that bread. The bread, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh. I look up at my dad, and he's just grilling me. Like, I will kill you if you don't eat this sandwich.
Bruh.
So, do you want to tell him what that was, you son of a bitch?
Just keep going with your story.
Okay. And so I kept trying to eat it, and every bite would just got worse and worse. And I kept looking at my dad, and my Uncle Carl's like telling a story. And my dad just keeps giving me this eye, like, I better see more of that sandwich gone in the next couple of seconds. Because now we're not here anymore because I want to be here. You have to finish that sandwich before we leave. And so I'm fucking stuffing it down because I'm like, Dad, I fucking hate this. And he's looking at me, he's like, do it. So I had to eat the whole sandwich. And then I went to the bathroom and threw it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a thing. But it is, like you said before the story, you understand why he did it.
Oh, yeah. If I was, I don't have any kids yet, but if I was over your house and my kid asked for your food and then he ate one bite and just tossed it, I'd be humiliated. I'd be like, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I'd be like, no, dude, it's fine. But if I was at your place,
yeah,
and the same thing happened,
yeah,
you were saying, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right? It's not fucking fine.
Yeah, it's not
all right?
fine.
And don't undermine me as a father right now and say that it is fine.
You're like, you know what? Get the fuck over here.
Yeah, you're eating it too. Come here, Tage.
Finish the other
onions.
half.
Let's fucking go.
Damn it. I'm just next to your kid, just like, this fucking sucks.
Dude, you just start to loathe my child.
Yeah.
Like, you did this to me.
You did this.
It's your fault.
There's like family cookouts and stuff, like friends and family and all that stuff. And I'm just looking at your kid like,
yeah, the kid walks up and is like, Tage, can you help me on this part of Pokemon?
No.
And you just erase his game. Yeah, give it to me. Let me take the Switch 7.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Switch 7. Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to have kids, bro.
Dude, I was more like, damn, Nintendo doesn't come up with another name. You're like, dude, I don't know when I'm having kids.
Yeah, it could be a Anna Nicole Smith situation where I just have the chick on my arm when I'm 80.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully my boys are still swimming at that point.
Bruh. That's the dream. Yeah, I can't not say bro without thinking bruh.
I think we're gonna move on to a next topic.
Go for it.
I didn't know how to segue out of that.
Yeah.
But on a different note,
yeah,
I was wondering about the state of the anime industry and how big it's gotten recently.
Okay.
Like I said, we sat down separately and came up with these questions about
like a fucking idiot.
No, dude, you're good. It brings the fun.
Name a Christmas time. You
No.
Dude, I'm sorry. What was your question again? One more time.
It's pretty much the state of the industry of anime as a whole and how big it's become.
Oh.
And how many people watch it now and how it's
no shit. Okay,
it's
cool.
not as much if you watch it, you're some kind of idiot or an outcast.
Mm-hmm.
And also kind of if that's a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
How that's going for the industry. Because I know there's things of sometimes if something's doing really well, then I don't want to say dumb it down, but change it for different audiences.
Yeah.
If Japan starts changing the way that they're making anime for Western audiences, then that would probably be bad.
Mm.
But what are you thinking about the anime industry as it stands today and kind of how anime fans are viewed? So
I don't know if I've actually heard this view, but I am so happy about the industry's growth.
Mm-hmm.
I think for a long time when I was in high school, you couldn't talk about anime. You definitely couldn't tell someone, be like, oh, dude, you see the latest episode? Unless it was your close homies. But, if God forbid you one of the popular kids overheard you, your ass was grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was very much a niche thing that you talked about. And it had a lot of stigma with it and all that stuff. So you always kind of hid it. But over time, you started seeing, like, it's kind of like the same thing with video games. You started hearing people play them more often, and you're like, oh, and so it kind of gets you more excited, like, oh, maybe that's a good way for me to branch out and talk to people. But also, along with that, I think one of the coolest things I'm just like thinking about, I think the most recent thing that I can think of right now is actually Comey. Comey Can't Communicate. Watching how that went from, I've just seen it on manga, and then watching how beautiful of an adaptation it's become is just so cool to me, that that's just a world we get to live in now. You see a manga that you think is fucking cool and could be really fucking dope as a story, and it might get picked up, and it might all of a sudden, just because so many things get picked up nowadays, so many animes get made, so many different stories get told, you get to probably have a shot. And your favorite anime, it's like that's the thing you're voting for. You're like, fucking do well, yes. And then you get to watch the merchandise get sold. You get to watch the people wear the stuff. You get to watch the characters grow. You get to, a second season gets confirmed. You get fucking hyped.
Getting so hyped when you see that a second season got confirmed.
Yeah,
and you're like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you get so proud of that anime. You're like, yes,
yep,
that's my baby. So yeah, there's just something so like kind of like. And now knowing so many people watch anime, it's this like household thing now that people do.
Yeah, and it's become a whole avenue of media.
Yeah,
to take in.
Yeah,
places like Netflix have a full anime section now.
Yep,
they have their own studios.
Yep,
and they pick up and create and produce big time anime like Comey.
Yep,
like even Castlevania, which is outside of the OG idea of what anime is, and people can have the argument back and forth, is it anime or is it not, when, if we're being honest, anything that's animated is anime. I mean, you can parse it out and say, well, it has to be Japanese, but then you're getting into murky waters of Castlevania is an anime though.
Yeah. And if anything, you can at least say that it definitely seems to me anime inspired.
I think it's all anime.
Yeah.
I think if you go up to a Japanese person and you talk about anime, I bet their idea is, oh, if it's animated, it's anime.
Yeah.
I think this idea of cartoons versus anime, especially with things like Avatar: The Last Airbender, come on.
Yeah.
That's not an anime, that's a cartoon. It's an animated show.
Yeah.
Based so much on the storytelling aspects and the look of anime.
Yeah.
It's anime.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Damn.
I'm super stoked about the way that anime has been taking off for a while. And those seminal shows that have broken through and gotten everyone to watch. Attack on Titan was a big one. That everyone, seemed like everyone was watching Attack on Titan. It didn't matter where they came from or what other movies and stuff they like to be a part of. Everyone had an idea and an opinion about Attack on Titan.
Yep.
So much so that they were saying the two big shows that don't care and will kill their people off are Attack on Titan and Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And Game of Thrones was a cultural revolution.
I'd go a step back, a little bit further backwards. I think the biggest anime, the first big anime that people I had no fucking clue would talk about anime, I overheard talking about it, Sword Art Online. I think that was one of the first ones that I started hearing people started talking about it more often. I think it was a huge event that brought more people in.
Funny enough, ironic enough, that was while we were in college.
Oh, it was.
And I remember we were sitting, we talked about the cafe a few episodes ago. We were sitting in the cafe and there was a guy with his laptop out and he was watching a show, an anime. And you said to me how bad you felt that you know exactly what anime he's watching just by the couple frames that you saw.
Yeah.
And I looked up and said, what was it? And you said Sword Art Online. And I said, what's that?
Damn it.
I didn't know what Sword Art Online was.
Fuck.
But I was also neck deep in school.
Yeah.
Because I was going to college before I went to that college. And and I wasn't watching a whole lot of anime during that time.
Okay.
So that time period is like a blackout for me.
Yeah, there was definitely huge time periods where I just didn't touch anime.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I didn't hit that Sword Art Online wave. By the time I got to Sword Art and Part 2 and Season 3 Gun Gale had come out. Yes.
Damn. Okay.
So I literally binged Sword Art.
Yeah.
And then Part 2 with the fairies.
Yeah.
Alfheim Online.
Yep.
And immediately binged when they went to Gun Gale.
What'd you think of Gun
Season
Gale?
2. I liked Gun Gale. I thought it was a weird. I didn't like that Kirito loaded in with the super rare "you're a dude but you're a chick"
Nah, that was pretty dope.
avatar. Oh my gosh,
That was pretty
I can't
cool.
deal with you're just. I can't deal with this man.
I fucking hate you so much.
Hey, I do what I want. Okay, I'm in charge. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Okay.
Dude, it's you and Donald over there.
I liked Gun Gale.
Yeah.
I like that season. I think it's season 2. I think Alfheim is part 2
Of one.
of Sword Art.
Okay.
And then I think season 2 is actually
I think you're
Gun
right.
Gale.
I think, yeah.
Because I always had that weird, everyone always talked about season 2
Yeah.
being Alfheim.
Mm.
And every time I was trying to watch it, it was not calling it season 2. And I was so confused forever.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I really liked the separate show Gun Gale Online.
Mm.
The one with that little girl.
Yes. I never watched it, but I wanted to.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm also a big fan of guns.
Yeah.
So when Gun Gale Online, when Sword Art Online Season 2 came out.
Yeah.
And Kirito was going in there and he was trying to figure out what weapons to use.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing a ton of guns for him to choose from. He chose some of the wrong ones, but a bunch of them were just real guns.
That's cool.
So I'm looking at it like, oh, I would choose that. Oh, you're getting the FN? No, what a bad choice. Because you got an FN 5.7 as a sidearm.
Okay. Is it? I know nothing.
Stupid. It's a pistol for hipsters.
Damn.
It uses like a rifle cartridge. Like
Okay.
it looks like a little rifle cartridge.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
I don't agree with you, Kirito. Well, I guess Shion, because Shion was the one who told him what to choose.
I don't know why I gasped. Shion was not the girl I cared for.
Yeah, I think you were immediately thinking of Kingdom Hearts when I said that name.
Yep.
And I completely agree.
Yep. That broke me.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, Sword Art was another tentpole seminal thing for the industry.
I think you're right, though. I think my opinion of Sword Art Online was that a lot of people talked about it, but I think maybe like that just kind of included gamers. Because like people kind of were like, oh, dude, I like video games. And like, this is like a video game anime. And it was cool. But I think you're right. I remember hearing people talk about Game of Thrones and Attack on Titan at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I believe Sword Art did kind of bridge a gap. But I think it got in gamers who didn't really watch anime. And then also every person who watched anime watched it.
Yeah.
I think anime is a fairly, maybe it still is a fairly gatekeepy thing. And if you walk up, it's like you have your cliques.
Mm-hmm.
I am a mecha purist.
Mm-hmm.
You over there, you watch Slice of Life?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And then the Slice of Life gang would walk up,
Don't you dare.
snapping their fingers and been like, dude, we're the Slice of Life guys.
Yeah, dude.
The SOLs.
Fuck.
And we don't deal with that shonen trash.
Yeah.
But Sword Art came out and every single person who watched anime decided we're all going to like it. We're all going to buy merch for it. We're all going to go to Hot Topic and get Kirito clothes.
Yeah.
So I think a large swath of people were watching it, but they were still kind of in a niche.
What was he again? A beta tester? What was he? A beater?
Or he was a beta tester, but also a cheater.
Yeah, he was.
So you're a beater.
Dude, I hated that. Oh.
That was for that first season.
Yeah.
That made me cringe so hard.
Yep.
But I will not, just like you, me and you are in the same boat here.
Yeah.
I will not shit on Sword Art just because it's the same thing with Nickelback. Everyone shits on Nickelback. Yeah, they're one of the highest selling bands in the history of music. If everyone hated them, they wouldn't be that.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers all listened to Nickelback. Y'all loved it. Just like everyone watched Sword Art and you all loved it and you all came back to it.
Dude, it's like the McDonald's fact. It was like the generation is like, oh dude, nobody eats at McDonald's anymore. McDonald's is like, we still have record-breaking numbers.
Oh yeah, everyone.
Y'all are lying.
Yeah,
Y'all are eating McDonald's.
I was talking about this a little bit ago. How everyone in LA, you go out to eat with people in LA, and everyone around the table, I'll get the side salad with extra croutons, and please go light on the dressing because it has too much fat in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone goes around the table that way. They go home and they're shoveling down as many McNuggets as they can because that's not what they're going to eat for supper.
Yeah.
If McDonald's didn't have anybody buying, there wouldn't be one every third block.
Yeah. Oh, and it is. There was a big kind of debate with me and Linda, my fiance.
Your fiance Linda?
Yeah. That McDonald's just got torn down over here recently, and we're always like, "Oh my god!"
Which one? You guys keep talking about the McDonald's that got torn down.
It's over by the big Chase skyscraper. It's the one that you said you'll never go back to because they fucked up a chicken sandwich.
Oh, they didn't give me a fucking chicken sandwich.
There it is.
Oh, you fucked that place, dude.
So hold on.
I'm so glad they're going down.
So that's what I thought, because they built up a new building there. Looks nothing like a fast food place, and I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" It's not a thing. As I'm driving through, I see a little cut in the window of like the little fence that they built up. Drive-through window. I was like, they're not fucking getting rid of it. That's a mega McDonald's.
They're upgrading. Is it going to be? There's a goth McDonald's,
dude. I think it is. It's a gorgeous looking gray building. I was like, what the fuck
is McDonald's doing?
Dude, they're changing. I was like, dude, I'm excited.
Remember when we were? You're excited about goth McDonald's?
Of course.
Oh my god!
Big titty goth McDonald's,
dude. Don't. You know how fat I'll get?
Damn.
They just have a new. The Ronald McDonald introduces their new little mascot,
dude,
and her name's Raven. You know?
Yeah.
But do you remember McDonald's when we were kids?
Oh, the
chairs that were shaped like French fries.
Oh my god! Yes.
The most colorful place you could ever see.
Yep.
There was the play place.
The coolest place ever. Which
except for it's also the most disgusting place ever.
Yeah, you don't think about it. Like don't go too much into your thought process of like what you actually saw.
Oh no, dude! When I was a little kid, went to McDonald's the one time, and they made you take your shoes off before you got into the place. Right?
I do remember this.
This one kid goes in right before me. I was gonna go up the little tube.
Yeah.
But they yelled, "You gotta take your shoes off." So I stopped, took my shoes off. Kid sneaks in before me.
Fucker.
He's younger.
Yeah.
He's going up. He shit his pants in front of me. I was so mad. I was not gonna be behind him if I could just keep my shoes on. He shit in front of me. Dude. As if nothing happened. He just kept crawling.
Oh my god.
Dude, what kind of monster was that kid? He must shit his pants all the time.
Didn't even slow him down.
No, it didn't. He just kept crawling up and went up to the little fish islands at the top and looked down.
Yep.
And I was just like, "You pooped your pants.
You don't get to be here anymore."
I got out to look for his mom. I was like, somebody needs to do something about this kid.
Yeah.
He shit in front of me.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, I do remember. Like you'd be going in the fucking jungle gym for so fucking long, you come back out, run over to your mom with the chicken nuggets, dunk a couple, sip a Sprite, maybe a fry, get right back in there.
Go back in the ball pit, find Band-Aids. Remember that?
Yeah, dude.
You would never go into the ball pit and not find a Band-Aid.
Yep, and then crawl down that weird, there was like several platforms of them, and it wasn't rope. It was like a flat rope kind of thing, and you have to balance on it as you kind of go down it and stuff, and one slip and your balls are gone.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, they haven't dropped yet, so it doesn't matter.
You could slam them and just get right back up, move on.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, young boys are pretty much women.
Dude, yeah.
At that point.
Bruh.
Oh, man.
Dude. This is the Christmas episode.
Yeah. I guess we're both kind of in on the it's a good thing for anime and the industry as a whole that so many people are in on it.
Yeah.
And there is like the gatekeeping stuff, but that's always annoying.
Yeah.
When it's, oh, well, this show was just made because so and so type of people like this.
Mhm.
Westerners want this, and yeah, I don't want them to change what they're doing because what they're doing got everyone to like it. So I don't want them to go out of their way to try to satisfy a need that isn't there. But just stop. Just stop saying you shouldn't like the thing I like.
Yeah.
It should be more fun if more people are there with you.
Yeah.
Just get everyone excited about what you're excited about.
Yeah.
It'll make your life more fun.
Yeah. Like, I had no idea, because I looked up at the time, I was very distraught about Shield Hero. Here we go again. Shield Hero getting another season. And I looked up, how does an anime get a second season? Like, how do I support Shield Hero? And I looked up that it was, at least where I saw, that was like so much of it depends on merchandising and people buying content from the anime. Not even the anime views. That's great. But the company needs to see that it is a marketable use.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't encourage you more. Hope more people see this anime or get into it, because then more people will buy stuff from it and we'll be able to make more seasons of things.
And always vote with your views and vote with your wallet.
Yep.
It's a big thing. It's if you don't like something, a lot of people complain about superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be the first person to tell you that I don't like Marvel.
Yep.
And you can attest to this fact that unless you ask me to go, or a group of people asks me to go see a Marvel movie,
yep,
I refuse to give them my money because I just don't care to see it, and I don't want to. So I just don't like them.
Yeah.
So if you don't like something and you complain about it to me, but you watch every single one of them,
yeah,
and you pay to watch every single one of them,
yep,
I have no sympathy.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, if you love something, maybe get the keychain for it. Kick it a little something so that people know that it has a fan base.
Yeah.
That's willing to be there for it.
Yeah.
Vote with that wallet, bro.
Yeah, dude. Linda just voted with that wallet for me. She's got me a little Death Note keychain.
Oh, nice.
So now everyone knows.
I don't know if Death Note's coming back, but
yep. It's all good. I still have a very firm opinion. Like if I could have, I remember they didn't have it when I bought it, but one of the first anime convention I ever went to, of course I was like, I got to buy something. I got to get something anime related. I got too many things, but the first thing I bought was a Death Note. And the real Death Note.
Okay.
And so
you're talking about the book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I remember I was looking around for stuff, and then I saw they had them, and I flipped through, like, she had like fucking 7 of them, and I was like flipping through, and they didn't have the miso one. Miso, the soup.
Yeah.
They didn't have the
little miso.
Yeah. They didn't have the miso one because she was my favorite part of the show. And
of course.
Well, I got livid. I'm still to this fucking day mad at how Light treated Misa. Just fucking threw her to the wayside. Shortened her life twice. Fuck her. I was like, dude, she's powerful as fuck.
Yeah, but that's him.
Fuck
that's
Light, dude.
Is.
Fuck him. That's why I really wish L killed him. So spoilers for Death Note.
I think anyone listening to this knows Death Note.
Yeah, I'm
Death
pretty
Note's
sure everyone.
Another fence post.
Yeah, it is.
Or tent post.
Dude, it
Death
really
Note's
is.
Another tent post.
Hot Topic would lose at least 60% of merchandise without Death Note.
Hot Topic was shitty punk bands, and then it was Death Note.
Yeah. I did not go to Hot Topic before Death Note era. Like, I only know Hot Topic as a Death Note time.
Oh, dude, I don't walk in Hot Topic.
Yeah,
I'm on that South Park burn down Hot Topic.
What?
Situation.
I've never seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember the difference between the entry gate of Hot Topic before and now? It used to have like barbed wire and was broken and everything.
Yes.
And now it looks like a makeup store.
Yes, it does. I just recently went there.
But it's still so cluttered.
Yeah.
That 2 people can't walk down the same section.
Nope. And you're straight up in someone's way when you're just looking at something.
Dude, and there's a lot of people, sorry to anybody who goes to Hot Topic, but there's a lot of people who are in there that obviously they only shop at Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
And they just, because I'll walk in there with a bright shirt on and jeans.
Yep.
With my hair up and everything.
Yep.
And then somebody with 5 layers of eyeliner, white makeup on, and chains is just grilling me, just staring at me.
Yeah.
Kind of like, what are you doing in my store?
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's not 2007 anymore.
Yeah, dude.
This Hot Topic ain't your place.
No. I can get just the same amount of anime shit from any other store without any of the chain wallets.
Old Hot Topic wasn't even anime.
Dude, see, that's the thing. I didn't know Hot Topic before because the only reason I would have gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You just said that.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible listener.
Damn. No. I mean, because you know of it. It was a store to you before.
Yes.
Yeah, so it wasn't to me. I think the first time I ever went into Hot Topic was purely because I was like, oh, I want anime stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember it ever having. Old Hot Topic
Yeah.
wouldn't be caught dead selling pop figures.
Damn.
And based on what Hot Topic is today,
It is mainly a pop figure.
it's a pop figure store.
Yeah. With
Yeah,
stuff around it.
Because the old one was for the punk kids.
Yep.
It was anything that was in the public eye.
Yep.
Besides Avril Lavigne, she was big in there.
Yep.
Anything that was big, like a pop figure,
Yeah.
you wouldn't sell it because all the punk kids that walk in would be like, ugh, conformity.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Hot Topic was.
Mm.
But that's where we're going with it. Both of us are excited that the industry is getting so big. And I guess I'll end that topic with, it's exciting that kids that are watching it won't get bullied for it
Yeah.
and won't have to hide what they like. The problem that I am seeing is those kids are doing it to the other kids.
The kids who don't watch anime?
The kids who like something else.
Oh, shit.
They'll be talking about something and some of the anime kids will be like, we're talking about the new season of Jobless right now.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of, since anime is getting cool,
Mm.
you're cool talking about it. Talking about something else is uncool. Become the bully.
Damn.
So don't do that. Just make sure that we don't become that.
Yeah.
Because it's a beautiful thing being able to love the storytelling of anime.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll leave that.
Yeah.
Excitement for the future of the medium.
Because I got a question for you.
Okay. Are these questions? All these questions or just topics?
Dude, yeah, they're topics. I don't know what the fuck you want from me. So
Topic isn't just a question.
Oh, it's totally not. It's not just a question. So what would you get your waifu?
Bruh.
Of course you have stuff about waifus.
Yeah, dude.
What would I get my
Yeah.
waifu?
Again, I guess I don't know if we've ever said it on the show, but I guess you have to tell us your waifu.
I have a few
Okay.
for different reasons.
Then your answer will be longer.
Okay.
I have one.
I know who yours is.
Yeah.
Your waifu for laifu.
Yeah.
I think I have, mine shift between what part of me they become my waifu for.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one, as death
Mm-hmm.
is always going to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just so cool
Yes.
and so captivating.
Yes.
And I lust after as death.
Yeah. I watched that entire show. I get it now.
She's the best part of the show.
She is the show.
Yes.
That show could have had fucking nothing else and would have been as it's like those memes where you see like a Team 7, Sasuke 50%, Naruto 50%, Sakura 0. And like I love those.
Well, there's
sorry,
one that I
49.
love, and it showed a picture of Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto.
Yeah.
And it said Team 7 at 100%.
Yeah.
And then the next picture was just missing the sword. And it said Team 7 at 75%.
Yeah.
And then got rid of Sakura, and it was still 75%. Like his what kind of sword? Yeah, his Jikdo or whatever it was. It was a
Yeah.
small sword like a Wakizashi.
Yeah.
But his sword was a percentage, and she was not. She was nothing.
Yeah, that's what the show was. As Death was the entirety of it.
Yeah.
The
And
rest
if
of it,
anybody
I
wants
don't
to
give a
know, it's from Akame ga Kill,
Yes.
which it seems like it's not a cult following, but there's a big following for Akame ga Kill,
Really?
and still known as not a great anime. Because I'll say up front that I loved the show.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
Same way Harry Potter, the movies.
Yeah.
I think they're terrible movies.
Mm.
I love them.
Yeah.
Still watch them all the time.
Yeah.
But As Death is a big one. And then Chitanda, obviously, because Hyoka is probably my favorite show.
Yeah.
My favorite anime of all time. And then Misato from Evangelion.
Yeah. Evangelion.
Because she seems like the type of woman that I would legitimately settle down with and have a life with.
Crushes beers at 7 a.m.
Yeah, we've gone over this, so
Dude.
I'm not dealing with your fucking bullshit about that.
So then you have to answer the question, I guess, for each of them. And what we'll do is you gotta answer
It was
one of them. And
what would I get
yeah, what would you get your waifu?
for Christmas?
Yep. It's gonna be your first Christmas together.
First Christmas together.
Yeah.
But we've been going steady for a bit.
Yes.
It's been most of the year.
Yep.
We know that this is a thing.
Yep.
Okay. As Death?
Yep.
As Death, I'll get her something to strap me down with, you know?
Yeah.
Like some kind of, you take the lead, you take charge in
Yeah.
this whole situation. Maybe she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't want it. She wouldn't want. It's nothing in bed. I'm going to take that. None of that. None of that.
Okay.
No bed stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to get her, I will get her a hand forged dagger or knife, small knife.
Okay.
Just something like Damascus
Mm-hmm.
with a beautiful Damascus waveform in it.
Yep. I was gonna say for this, money's not an issue. Like whatever you can, it's just purely
yeah,
for
yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah, this will be a super nice, well forged knife.
Yeah.
I think she'd like that.
Yeah.
Because I'd also like it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, honey, can I use your dagger? Yeah, I would want to do that. It's
Yeah.
something we can share. Chitanda, I found these things online where they send you, it's like a box, and inside the box is a bunch of letters and dossiers on people. And then it'll send you messages on your phone and stuff. And it's a
Oh.
detective case.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I think I'd get her one of those so that me and her could sit down and she would look at me and be like, I need to know.
Oh.
And we would just sit there having like a nice, fun, find a murderer thing.
Yeah.
Like figure out this mystery.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to just have mystery games with her. Or I'd get her a pass to every single escape room.
Yeah.
Like all the top escape rooms.
Yep.
I think that'd be fun to do with Chitanda.
Mm-hmm.
And then Misato. Oh, dude.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not going to say beer.
I was gonna say that. What is it? You called it something. The Christmas 6-pack, is it?
Oh, dude, the holiday 5-pack?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
The holiday 5-pack. I
Yeah,
love that
if-
so much.
If anybody doesn't know what the holiday 5-pack is, it's you get a 6-pack of bottles. You get a beer 6-pack.
Yeah.
I guess it can be. It's usually it has to be bottles for me at least.
Yes.
You get a thing of 6 beers, and then you fully wrap it,
Yeah.
and then you take one out. You rip one through the wrapping, and you stick a ribbon over top. Is the holiday 5-pack. It's from an old commercial. I don't remember what the commercial was, but
That's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
My sister and I and my dad have done that a few times.
Dude, I love doing it in front of them. Like when you give them the gift and then poof, yeah.
Here's your holiday 5-pack. But I really like the act of taking one of those sticky ribbons and just right over the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny. That'd be like the gag gift that you give. I'd give that to Misato,
Yeah.
the holiday 5-pack, because she immediately knows that it's a holiday 5-pack.
Yeah.
And then behind my back, I'd get her a little. It'd be like a pendant that goes on a necklace
Mm-hmm.
that would have Pen's like tag on it.
Oh my God. Pen, I forgot about him.
Yeah. So that Pen was always there.
Oh my gosh. That's adorable.
Yeah. I mean, Pen's hers. Like I feel
Yeah.
like she would like to have a little piece of Pen, especially if he's going to pass away or anything.
Yeah.
She'll always have some Pen with her.
How long did penguins live for?
I guess it depends on if it's an emperor penguin or
Yeah.
there's penguins that live in like New Zealand.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You assume all penguins are in Antarctica and stuff.
Yep.
No, there's some penguins just waddling around in a temperate climate.
They were my all-time favorite. Like, anytime I was ever in Boston, we had to go to the aquarium, and we had to see the fucking penguins. It was
Really?
like the thing. Yeah, I had so many penguin shit in my house.
Well,
Penguins
then-
were the thing I loved.
Then how come? I remember a while ago you were choosing your favorite animal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I had talked about my favorite animal and you were excited about people who just can immediately say what their favorite animal was.
Yep, and it kind of killed me inside that I no longer had one.
How come you chose owl and not penguin?
I would say the same feeling I get when I look at owls now is the same feeling I got when I looked at penguins then. I still love penguins, but
So what did penguins do? Why did penguins lose?
it's going to sound bad, but I think I got enough of penguins.
Oh, damn.
So I remember I loved the one with the angry eyebrows. That was my favorite. Like they always had like the super bushy, pissed off eyebrows. And he was my favorite. There was only like one of them in our aquarium.
Yeah.
And so like I went in there and I was always look for his ass. And he was always just standing on a rock looking pissed. And I was like, fuck, you're the best. But I think I probably got enough of them. I never saw owls. Lord knows I never went to a fucking zoo with owls.
Yeah. Aviary?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. So, I mean, I think they're just kind of like mysteries to me. And I just love how they look. Little owls, like when they're so curious about shit. So
Yeah.
fucking cute.
And it's funny when they pull up their feathers. And you're like, oh, you're just a little guy.
Yeah, dude. Or I love, you've ever seen like the ones where like and I was like looking away and like someone will just kind of like lightly kind of like touch the back of their head, but like how far in they go.
Yeah.
You're like, geez, how much are you feathers?
I like it when the owl is like, oh, it feels good. And then they notice that it's a person. And
Yeah.
they lose their minds.
Yep. Or there's a famous shot of like a guy who's taking pictures of owls, and these two little owls, I think they're like brother and sister or something, and they like walked over and just boom decided to nuzzle right in his fucking lap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He was just sitting there too long. They were just like, what's going on, dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Seemed warm and fun. So now, yeah, you have to, I gave mine.
Yeah.
What would you get for your waifu?
Yeah. I'd get Raftalia some lingerie.
Come on, dude.
No, not at all. I'm joking. My first thought was actually two things. One would get her the ball that she played with when she was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. That or I would get some
Wait, so you get her the ball, not a ball.
Yeah, a ball that it was the type of ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's gonna be a mission.
Yeah. No, but I would have her first sword forged into something kind of jewelry. I think Nafumi did that. I think he just used other stuff to infuse jewelry. But I think I would purposely get that old sword, the first sword that because I mean Nafumi couldn't have done anything without giving that little girl a dagger / little sword. So, yeah. Oh, I've been meaning to talk about this. All right.
Oh
Fucking
shit.
yeah, dude. I have a hot topic.
Okay.
Not the shitty store.
Burn down, hot topic.
So I think I figured out. This is gonna sound, but I gotta say, I think I figured out why I like little girls in anime.
Okay.
Dude, so Linda
And
thinks.
just to be fair,
Yeah.
Tage doesn't. It's not that he likes little girls in anime. It's that, like, the cuteness of
Yeah, that's what
the little sisters and
I'm
stuff.
trying to say here. Yeah. So I think so. Remember the girl at work used to say it, and Linda said it. They think I have baby fever. Calm down. But every time I see like a little Hispanic, like a little Hispanic girl, or like a girl with a father and stuff, I literally out loud will be like, "Oh my god, so fucking cute!" Like I can't like little ones at that age, the cutest age ever. So in anime, when they can show the level of innocence or the cuteness or the curiosity and all that stuff, fucking kills me.
Yeah, especially when they go to the chibi faces and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's getting across that the innocence, and there's no bad in their brain right now. That always sends you off.
And so that is, I think, the reason Raftalia has stuck with me for waifu is to watch. She was this little one who had this adorable, like she had her kind of innocence taken from her because she was a slave. And then Naofumi, like you'd think being the star of the anime, was like, hey, I'm going to set you free and shit. And he was like, listen, this is not going to be a walk in the park. I'm going to need you to kill things. She was like, I can't kill this rabbit. He's like, then you're of no use to me. And she had to. And to watch that little innocence her kind of tough through it was the coolest shit. And then one of the greatest scenes I've ever watched was when he was getting fucking destroyed and they were ruining his life again and then setting her free because they were like, oh, you keep a slave, you son of a bitch, and then taking it from him. And then he only saw her as that little kid. But then she was like, no, I'm an adult. You didn't even notice that I grew up in 2 weeks. But I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, they played with like the whole like innocence of a kid thing, but also like it's so fucking cool to me. So I had a little moment the other day. We were watching the shitty Christmas movie, and this little one.
Oh yeah, one of the 17 with Vanessa Hudgens in it.
Yeah, and this is gonna sound bad, but there was a main character, little girl, and then there was like the little Timmy of the movie. Like, this is the poor kid. They can't afford things. The entire point of this show is to show that you, being more privileged, should give shit to them. So that was the idea of the show. The little poor girl. I even said, I was like, hands down, she should have been cast as the main character girl. She was 1,000,000 times cuter, better actor, and just should have been in front. Because the main character girl, terrible. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck cast her?
That's why that's part of the main character shit, though.
I know, but this little one had like huge teeth and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, look at her, she's fucking so tall. Probably fake teeth, to be honest. Looking back now.
No, there's no way it's fake teeth.
Everything's fake in this industry, bro.
Hey, no. It's just proportions are strange on kids.
It's true.
They got big ass heads.
Yeah.
Because their body hasn't grown into it yet.
Yeah, dude.
And baby teeth? Dude, I feel like my baby teeth were way bigger than my adult teeth.
You think?
Yeah.
I was blown away how small bottom teeth are as an adult. I always thought that, like, because like these guys got bigger. The top ones got bigger.
They didn't get bigger.
No, but like they felt, they were adult teeth. I knew the difference.
They're meaty.
And so, but the bottom teeth just felt like they're just still there.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And I know I lost them. I got them back, but they didn't feel like adult teeth. They're just teeth. And like, I was like, are these still kid teeth? These suck.
Damn. I never even thought about it that way.
Yeah. Well, I also have shitty teeth.
Okay.
Well,
your teeth are fine.
I was going to say, so to be fair, to my own credit, I remember my dad.
Tooting his own horn here.
Yeah,
Jeez.
my dad, proud as fuck. He was like, Tage, I've never been to the dentist. I'm like, Dad, I don't know if that's the best thing. You probably have some severe pain you're just swallowing every day.
He's a man.
Yeah, I was going to say, be a man.
As a man.
Don't go to the dentist. Yeah. And so I was always, because my mom has terrible teeth, and she has had work done constantly. So I was like, shit, whose teeth am I getting? But I remember I was at the dentist years ago. And he
okay, I don't think you should be.
No, I know.
You're probably just holding down some pain right now. Like just swallowing.
But he was like, I've never seen teeth this good. And I was like, dude, I chug soda. I fuck shit. This was when I was balls deep in Mountain Dew phase. And I was like, dude, I have good teeth. He's like, yeah, these are great. I'm good to go forever now.
Oh yeah, I never need a dentist.
Yeah, dude, floss, never heard of it. So
fuck floss, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd still say like my teeth are good. Of doing the whole I brush. I do that. I don't buy Listerine nearly as much as I should. Fucking hate Listerine.
Why?
I remember I got the wrong one once. It's like there was some normal ones, and then I got like
Was it purple?
No, it was there's the light blue, the purple, and yellow.
There's dude, I've never even.
Yeah. And it's almost like not colored yellow. Like it's a clear.
It's neutral.
Yeah. That has no other additives. That's just the pain. There's no mint.
See, there's
no anything else.
I don't do alcohol Listerine.
No?
No.
What do you do?
I do the no alcohol.
I guess I've never heard it. I've
so
never had it.
Because Listerine has alcohol in it.
Yeah.
It dries your mouth out.
Yeah.
And dry mouth, your mouth being dry is the worst thing for it. That's going to make things bad happen to your teeth and bad breath come along.
Yeah.
So if you get the stuff without alcohol that will still kill the germs, then your mouth won't dry out. So you won't have those issues. You want to have as much saliva as you can because the saliva is like an insulator. It helps. It gets rid of bacteria. The saliva is really good to have in your mouth. So alcohol-filled Listerine fucks up having saliva in your mouth.
See, it's funny. I've always just done Listerine, and then I was like, I need saliva, so I just look at a picture of Kana. Anyway, so let's see.
Okay.
What's your next?
I tried to help. I actually tried to help you in this one.
And dude, I had to bring it back down, dude.
Fucking hell!
Just when you thought.
Don't Don't try me right now. So I wanted to go a little bit into manga because I think that I think they cross over a fair bit. I think they're pretty good for each other. Manga has taken over comic book sales in the United States. If you look at the levels, the sales numbers, because they conflate too when they're talking about sales numbers.
Yeah.
So the top 10 comic book sales has manga in it. Demon Slayer manga last year sold more copies than every other comic book on the list combined.
My God.
So the US comic book sales have plummeted. And it seems as though most everyone who was a comic book fan has jumped over to manga.
No way.
And I do believe it's because of storytelling. I think manga, there's more breadth of storytelling.
Yeah.
And they're not as limiting. I feel like comic books and the comic book industry has been very limiting on the stories that are allowed to be told.
That's true.
And manga is not that.
Yep.
But just thoughts on manga completely overtaking comic books. And not necessarily one being better or worse. Or I don't mean to get into a discussion about comic books being bad or good.
Yeah.
We might get a little bit into that, but just kind of it goes a little bit into anime being such a big thing, that manga is also such a big thing. These two Japanese storytelling devices have taken over the world.
Yeah. I wonder what's so alluring of, I guess, the anime / manga style in general that so many people can just get on board with.
Well, I used to read a lot of comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Every Wednesday I'd go to the comic book store.
Yep.
And I'd buy comics.
Yeah.
And after I just stopped. And I can't say that I read a lot of manga because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I watch a lot of shows that were manga.
Yeah.
And I know that comic books started to feel like every single one of them had to be bigger, faster, stronger to talk about the sports that I used to have to do.
Yep.
It was always bigger, faster, stronger. That was even a training program that came to my school for all the athletes.
Yeah.
You have to be bigger, faster, stronger. So once comic books were fighting gods,
mm-hmm.
and then even the indie comics that were about something smaller,
yep,
they felt like their story that wasn't about that, it was about interpersonal relationships. Those interpersonal relationships had to be on a visceral level of fighting gods.
Yeah.
And then manga and anime, but manga itself, it tells much simpler stories.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel that it needs to live up to something else. It seems like, to me at least.
Yeah.
The people writing it believe in the story that they want to write. And I think I'll get much more on board with just this original idea, even if the stakes are smaller.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cohesive thing. And you're not trying to force ideas into me of how big this is and how I should really care about it. I just get to watch these kids as a group of friends going to school and they want to make an art program. And it's a big deal for them because they're 16 years old and everything's a massive deal for you when you're 16.
Yeah.
But I just get to watch or read a nice little story.
Yeah. I remember manga. I guess the biggest example, because I don't really actually have too much manga stories in general, but the biggest one I actually have is I didn't watch Death Note. I read it, and I remember there were comic books that a teacher of mine during English class, who was was big on. I think I've told this before, but that he was like, "All right, guys, it's time for reading or whatever. Go and have one of the things that I have." And I remember I chose manga because I was the anime kid, and there was always I don't know who the fuck donated them because they didn't buy them, They had every single, like the compendiums for Death Note. They had the big boys in my library for no fucking reason. So I read them all. I was excited. And I remember the storytelling aspect and being able to, because I'm slow as fuck, so being able to reread all of that stuff was imperative to being able to follow that story. And then it got to the point where I was choosing that over comics. Because I think there was this level of, I'm trying to think of the word, when linear. There was a linear path that Death Note was following. That it was the mangas of like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go for it. I was like, all right, cool. Those are the numbers I'm going to follow. The amount of fucking bullshit it was. When one of the hardest things I was to get into. I remember my teacher was like, "Oh, try this. If you like Captain America," I was like, "Oh, cool. What is it?" He was like, "Oh, it's called The Secret Invasion." I was like, "Oh, dude, what? Who are these guys?" Blah blah blah. He's like, "Well, you won't know about them unless you read this this war." I was like, "Well, what number is that war?" He's like, "Well, it wasn't a number. The number's reset, and it's at 452." So wait, why is this one 23? Well, so this one is the 452 of this issue, but it's not actually this one. It's a completely different separate side thing. And I was like, dude, what? Is there a list, please, that I could get? Because this was still pretty, you couldn't just Google on your phone real fast, what the fuck is this issue and where can you get it? And to go home and look all that stuff up. You could, but it was extra steps that I couldn't take. And so anime became this really easy, watered down. Manga became this kind of like easy kind of like, hey, we're 1 through 12. The numbers, go ahead, go for it. And I was like, dude, thank you. And then there's another thing about storytelling that I think that you also pointed out. Because it's kind of a smaller world. They feel like they really have to explain the world they're in and the importance of setting as a character. Whereas in the comic books I've read, the amount of times that they start really expecting you to already have so much homework behind you with these characters. Like the amount of times the first page of a comic is Spider-Man doing something that he was like the first page is like, after I defeated Doc Ock on the humongous thing of this and doing all this stuff. And there's like one page of this like 37 fucking comics that you should have already been with and been involved in. And I was like, dude, what if I don't know these? Can I read this? Is this a closed club? Should I just shut the fuck up? And the amount of times that I've just been like, well, I'm going to read this comic and I'm just going to be confused because I want to read this comic. So here we go. And they'll reference it. They'll be like, after the war, I don't know who died. So flip.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. Dude, I'm like, I don't give a shit. They'll probably come back. So whatever.
Yeah. Well, and they do that so many times where they just restart everything. The New 52.
Oh yeah.
Try to restart everything. And then the New 52 failed.
Yeah.
So they had to restart DC again
after
the New 52. So then you would try to explain to people the New 52 was a few years ago where they restart everything, but they actually just restart everything against everything that was in the New 52. But Aquaman was cool in the New 52 and they wanted him to still be cool in this. So they changed him, but kind of kept him as the New 52. And actually, people are now starting to realize they liked some of the New 52 stuff. So the New 52 ideas are going into... It's just weird. It's just a lot.
Yep.
And none of the stories are even allowed to be their own thing.
Nope.
With the superheroes, I will say.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of comics that they are their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Mark Millar's stuff at Millar World right now that he's making is its own story.
Okay.
But a big thing is comic books, depending on the publisher and depending on if it's a superhero or not, a single issue is what? $4.99 to $6.99.
Yeah.
A manga book deal is like $15.
Yeah.
People are willing to start a manga run where each book is $15 and they're going to have to read 60 of them.
Yeah.
That's such a big investment. And it's crazy that people are taking it.
That's true.
I think.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I just wanted to know a little bit about or discuss our thoughts about the manga being a thing where you can't walk down the Barnes & Noble manga aisle anymore because a bunch of kids are just sitting in it.
Yeah. That is the amount of time.
You just can't go in there.
Nope.
It's a line. Like you have to start in the line with
And
people,
like,
and
no
then
one's in the comic book section.
nobody cares.
They're only in the. I always walk through it though. Every time I go in, check in, I'm like, "What's going?"
Yeah, and then they
shit,
never
Wonder-
have what I'm
Wonder
looking
Woman.
for
Yeah.
because I'm not looking for superheroes. I'm looking for a little depressed boy.
Yep.
Which, by the way, is a real it's a comic
Oh,
book that I
shit.
like. It's a real comic.
Oh fuck! I'm looking for superheroes. I go straight
okay.
for the superheroes. That's my favorite shit.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
I'm still mad that I didn't read any of the Yara Wonder Woman.
You will one day.
Yeah, one day I will. One day I'll get into it. One day I'll download an app on my phone where I can read comics.
Yeah, Comixology.
Yep.
You can get manga on there too. So you have both.
God fucking damn.
Yeah, you're good.
Of course you can.
Comixology for both.
God damn.
All right. What's your next
Oh yeah.
What's your next question about what's under the Christmas tree?
Fuck off, dude.
Don't tell me to fuck off.
So what's I had to erase a couple because you answered them while I was doing it. All right. What's your most iconic Christmas story? Like from
Holy
a movie,
shit.
from a movie that you were like, you wake up, presents under the tree, you got all the presents you wanted, like say like kind of like an iconic, a memory that you go to when you think of
Wait,
Christmas.
from a movie?
No, from your life. Kind of like when I meant like iconic is like to you is like everything went swimmingly that Christmas.
Okay. Once again, do you have
I do have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about yours so I can kind of think back on Christmases.
Okay. I remember it was I traveled. It was my first Christmas where my mother lived in Ireland, and it was a rough time. I'd never been out of the country, and so I had to fly out of the country, and I landed in Reykjavik, Iceland, and I'd never been in another country where, especially the signs, no English, and it was 3 a.m. for them. No one was there. That airport was shut the fuck down except for my wing. So we got in there, and one little kiosk had some chocolate and some water. So I bought some there, and I was kind of nervous because I'm terrible in airports. Fun fact about me: airports are one of my biggest fears.
Airports?
Mhm.
Not the flying part, but the port part?
Yep, fucking love being on a plane. One of the happiest places I am is being on a plane.
But why airports? Is it because like a fear of not making the flight or so many people together in one place?
Not making the flight is really a big one. I'm extremely not confident in my ability to navigate through anywhere like that. The amount of times I've almost gotten on the wrong flight, the amount of times that I've missed a flight, the amount of times that I've almost in general I've missed several.
I will say I've often picked you up from airports.
Yeah.
And not a single time have you been like, you're not going to pick me up on this one because I missed it.
No. Well, because you don't hear those times. I remember another time going to my mother's for Ireland, I missed the flight and I didn't think to go up to the lady at the kiosk. So I spent my mother around $2,300.
Oh my gosh.
She had to buy the ticket twice.
Damn.
All because I didn't go up to the kiosk. And the lady even told me later on, I was like, yeah, this is my second time here. I forgot my passport yesterday, so I didn't come up. She's like, you could have come up to the kiosk. I would have gotten you another ticket for free. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Can you do it now? She's like, you already bought the ticket now. No. I was like,
you just got to talk to him about it, bro.
yeah. So anyway, besides that, yeah. So I got to Reykjavik and I remember sitting there and I was kind of nervous and I was like, what do I do? It's kind of, because I had a 4-hour layover in Reykjavik. I didn't know anyone on the plane. So I sat down with my phone. I was like, dude, what do I have? What could I get? Let's find something on Netflix to watch. And then my favorite Christmas movie was in Iceland. Because they have different servers in Netflix. And so National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was on there.
Nice.
So I just hunkered down, plugged my little charger in and watched National Lampoon's. And then when I flew over to Ireland, Mom was there to pick me up and she decorated the whole house with like nutcrackers and Christmas stuff. She went out to buy all this Christmas stuff because she knows I like Christmas. And she had a separate room for me, which that's a pretty big thing. My mom never has she never has a 2-bedroom. So I had my own little room where she set up a little TV and I brought my Xbox to play Red Dead because my mom didn't have Wi-Fi. She was like, I use my phone for a hotspot whenever I need an email, and then I turn it off. I was like, Jesus Christ, Mom. So I brought my Xbox, and I brought Red Dead Redemption, what had just come out. And Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favorite games in the world. I mean, Red Dead Redemption was one of my favorite games in the world, so I was about to enjoy it too. And it was such a peaceful feeling to sit there. My mom just got a new kitten. And so I remember looking at the tree, and my mom and I went out, and we went to this. I'd never been to a festival, like a Christmas festival. Like we don't do them here like they do it over there. Every country does it. And it's all this beautiful thing of like all the different countries' foods in little kiosks everywhere. And we tried a bunch of shit. I almost had fucking kangaroo. I was so mad they were out of it. Dude, I was pumped. They had kangaroo, buffalo, venison. Fuck, they had a bunch of shit. I was like, fuck. But I got there and they're like, we're out of kangaroo. I was like, fuck. So anyway, we bought It's a Wonderful Life on 34th Street. And
which ones? Like which 34th Street?
Oh, the old original, I believe.
Like
not the original, sorry, the remake, the first remake.
The old remake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that comes in, you can get by the color version or the black and white.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best one.
Yes. And so, because they were a little pack. And then we fucked it up. We got there and we ended up finding out that apparently Xboxes in America can't play things in CDs in Europe. There's a whole different disc thing. They will not play.
Wait, even in your own Xbox?
Yep. So the CDs we brought, put it in my Xbox. It's like, oh, homie, that's a different district. You can't play it. I was like, what do you mean you can't play
But how
it?
does it know?
Yeah. So I don't know. There's a code on the disc, I guess.
No, but how does it know that you're in a different place?
I have no idea. But my Xbox kept popping up like, we will not play this disc. This is in a different region. This is from a different region.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. I contacted Xbox. I was like, excuse me, what? And they were like, yeah, man, it sucks. And so, I don't know, it was stupid, but my mom always fucks something up. So it's whatever. It's kind of fun. And yeah, my mom, it was super emotional. She bought this huge ham and she dropped it on the floor when she was taking it out. And she started to cry. She was like, oh God, I've ruined Christmas. And I was like, Mom, what the fuck? I just grabbed 2 huge forks.
Oh my gosh, you just broke your own mic stand.
Cut that out.
No.
Damn it.
I'm sitting right here with it. I'm not cutting anything.
So I took 2 forks and it was just on the floor of the kitchen. I just fucking stabbed it, flopped it on the plate. And I was like, hey, go, Mom. She was like, I was like, you clean your floors. I saw you. So I don't give a fuck. If it's got some floor on it.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting this entire honey ham.
Even if you haven't cleaned your floor in like a week, I don't give a shit.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking this thing up. And it was just
just put it back in the oven for a minute.
Yeah. And Linda got Mom a present. It was like a blanket with all the family's faces on them. And so she cried. And then I got my mom. She hadn't had a record player since she was a child. And so I got her a record player. A modern one that you can put CDs in and everything too. And so it was kind of a perfect little thing. I got time to just kind of play a game that I loved. No one messaged me. Linda was with her family, so I knew she was good. And it was just this beautiful little time. And it was kind of a sectioned off. I was away from everybody, just with my mom and embracing. Ireland fucking goes hard on Christmas. And so it was really nice to see. It wasn't a commercial Christmas like we have here. Love our Christmases stuff, but there was a very big kind of like cultural thing of like going there, and it was like they're just enjoying the holiday. A lot of people just going to go to church and do their fucking thing like they do every year. Here is like, have you bought the new TV for your family? And I'm like, fuck, not yet, fuck. And so it was a huge kind of different feeling, and it was just really cool, and a very kind of like a picturesque Christmas to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything like that.
Okay,
my family when I was a kid, we used to drive to my grandparents in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd have Christmas there, which was always nice because I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Mm-hmm. And I lived there for a while, for a small amount of time. I mean, I moved out to California when I was in California for kindergarten I was in California for kindergarten and then first grade. And then I went back to St. Louis for second grade. And then I moved back to California for third grade and on.
Damn.
But back there, it snowed. There was Christmas.
Yeah.
There was winter.
Yep.
So every time we'd go back to Illinois to see my grandparents, there's just so much snow.
Yeah.
It was always so much fun. But it was just a normal I was just with my grandparents. They had everything set up Christmassy.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we'd do presents and hang out and have Christmas dinner. My grandma was a great cook, so we'd always have wake up in the morning and have sausage and gravy on either just white bread, which is the way I do it, or on biscuits.
Okay.
My grandpa put ketchup on it, but he put ketchup on everything.
Yeah.
He put ketchup on cantaloupe.
Damn.
Dude, my grandpa's a boss. But that was it just seems in my head that's like a normal. I mean, if I was looking back on it, my grandparents' house is where I would always want to be for Christmas. Like forever.
Yeah.
I would just love to be in that house.
Yeah.
For Christmas. But it was never like an epic thing. It was just like, that's what we did for Christmas.
Yeah.
I do remember when I lived in Huntington Beach, for Christmas, we would always meet. I lived with my sister and 2 other people, Holly and David. And A Christmas Story would be on loop.
Oh, yeah.
Every single day.
Yep.
And then as night came along, we would all gather together in the living room.
Yep.
We'd sit there and we'd play A Christmas Story drinking game.
Oh, damn.
So it'd be every time Ralphie's brother cries or whines, drink, which is you're already drunk.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Just off that.
Yep.
Every time the dad yells at the dogs.
Oh, shit.
Every time the dogs are pictured.
Have you ever made it through this movie?
No.
Oh, my God.
Not when you're doing that. But I remember there was one time there was a mirror in the living room with the TV. So we got Nerf guns also. And put a thing up on the mirror, and we'd try to shoot the target with the Nerf guns, and you'd have to drink off that too. Yeah. But we'd always go all out, putting lights and everything all over that place, and always got the trees with them. Yep. So it just looked unbelievable every Christmas while I was living in Huntington.
Fuck yeah.
I got one of those beanies that comes with a beard on it.
Oh yeah.
Used to wear that. I looked like I was a murderer.
Yeah.
When I wore it. Horrifying.
Yep.
I don't know where it is also. If somebody took it, then you're a bitch.
Damn.
Dude, people steal stuff from me.
Damn.
Swear to God. Fuck. I had a ring that I really liked. An ex-girlfriend took it after she wasn't my girlfriend anymore.
The fuck?
Get out of here.
She thought about that ring for a while. She was like...
She probably still has it.
I fucking need that goddamn thing.
I don't have it anymore.
Damn.
She had it in a box, and I saw it. This was in college.
Why were you in her space after you guys were broken up?
We were still friends. What? You were never friends with a girl after you guys broke up?
No.
I'm still friends with most of them.
Dude, I've only ever had 2 exes, but God, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still friends with. Well, I mean, I don't often talk to them because a lot of them are from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I was always still friends with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, I don't. If you really like somebody, I don't know how you can just immediately not be friends with, not have them in your life anymore.
Oh, it's really easy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, they're dead to you now.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're gone.
Come on.
Dead.
Unless they're like an actual dickhead.
No, I was the dickhead.
Well, then fuck you.
Yeah, 100%.
You piece of shit.
Yeah. And once I tried to like blue pill one of my exes into being friends with me. And then I was like...
You tried to what?
Is it red pill or blue pill him?
I don't know if you understand how that phrase works.
No, I think I got it. But I
really don't think you do.
I don't think you do. I tried to like kind of I force fed them kind of like no, we're friends, right? And they were not okay.
Oh damn! You tried to Stockholm syndrome them.
Yeah, I felt bad. Looking back at it, I'm like, you probably should have picked up on the clues that they didn't want to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have got over it and been adults about it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to move to, these are going to be our last 2. Because I can do one more and you can do one more. Because that one was just yours.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Because it's pretty long.
Mine's short.
Okay. Mine, we can speed it up a little bit.
Go for it.
How do you feel about people who would say you have to know the history and the old shows of anime to be an actual fan?
Oh. Okay.
Like you can't be an actual fan unless you know where it came from, kind of thing. Like if you've never seen Akira, how can you ever call yourself an anime fan? That kind of stuff?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
How do you feel about that as a thing. We talked a little bit about it early on in the podcast.
Yeah.
But if we're just diving straight into that.
Fuck them.
Fuck them?
Yeah. As a joke, it's fun as fuck to do, but not seriously.
Yeah.
I would totally fuck with someone and be like, oh, you didn't watch fucking all the seasons of Inuyasha? Like, no, I don't.
I feel like your joke would be, you didn't watch insert the smuttiest, disgusting fucking anime of all time.
Bible Black.
Okay. No. Back on topic. Get back to what you were saying. I'm sorry.
No, let's go. All right. So actually, I'm thinking I'm going to talk about Bible Black real quick.
No. So my viewpoint on this is, fuck yourself. If you're actually gonna try to gatekeep somebody out of it because they haven't seen it, especially there's a lot of young fans now because it's becoming cool.
Yeah.
Now I feel like our group broke those shackles.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck it. I don't even care. Make fun of me. I'm still gonna like it.
Yep.
Which paved the way for people to be like, yeah, I don't care.
We walked so they could run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we crawled so they could walk. I feel like no.
Dude, yeah.
But young fans, I feel I don't like old movies. People always get on me because I'm out here trying to act and stuff, and I'm getting parts in different films and short films. And people ask me about old movies. I'm like, I don't like it. If it's black and white, I'm pretty much not going to watch it. Like, I'm not a big fan of old movies.
Yeah.
Or, well, how can you say that you're an actor, or how can you say that you like movies if you don't like the old stuff? I'm past that.
Yeah.
I was born in 92.
Yeah.
That movie that you're saying that I'm supposed to like was made in 68.
Damn.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
So yeah. I can't put that on a 18-year-old kid today who was born after the year 2000.
Yeah.
To be like, no, you need to watch anime from the 1980s.
Yeah.
Or you just can't be an anime fan.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It is it's fun. I actually catch myself doing it a bit. So I've actually seen a lot of an entire generation knows Boruto. That's the anime they know. They don't know Naruto that well.
Yeah.
Especially if they do know Naruto, it's purely the end of Shippuden. That's what they know. They only know war. So look, I've seen in the comments people fucking, one person's like, I love Boruto or whatever. Like they explain, you can tell like their comment is from a Boruto approval rating here. And then 732 comments. Click to open. You're like, oh god, Jesus. Click it. And then,
Battlefield.
Yeah, dude, it's just like, dude, Naruto's the best fucking show. Fuck yourself. You're like, who the fuck do you think you are watching this instead of Naruto? Like, why aren't you watching Naruto over this? I'm like, whoa. Listen, Boruto, hate it. But watch your anime. Watch the anime you like. Stick to the guns you like. But also, same thing as you think, they don't have to watch where they can. If this is the show that they started with, let them have it.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched Naruto back in the day, but it was looking back at it was slow as fuck at times. I was like, dude, this is a lot.
Oh, dude, I jumped into Naruto for you.
Yeah.
In college.
Yeah.
And I watched all of Naruto.
Yeah, dude, it blew my mind, dude.
I watched all of Naruto.
Yeah.
And I will say there were large stretches of that show.
Yeah.
Where I was like,
yep.
I'm really pushing through right now.
Dude, that happened to me. So on another, before I forget this one, I did that to Glenn, a friend of mine from high school. I was like, dude, we hounded him day and night to watch Dragon Ball Z. And he was like, no, I'm not going to, I don't have that investment. And we're like, do it. So we finally, during the bit when torrenting was huge, so we torrented all of Dragon Ball Z. And we tried to tell him that we're like, all right, well, now that we got you watching it, you can skip this section. So he's like, no, fucker. You made me get all of this. I'm going to watch all of it. I was like, Glenn, no. There's a saga called the Garlic Saga. You're going to want to skip that, bud. And he's like, no.
Oh, no.
Dude.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. He watched everything. The driving in between the Cell Saga.
Oh, no.
Dude, he watched it all. And I was like, no. Though he still loved it. But I even told him, I was like, dude, you know more about Dragon Ball than I do. I skipped that shit. I knew it even watching it on the TV. I was like, God, these episodes,
yeah,
fuck out of here. But yeah, so he did that too. That I'm like, dude, no, you should have skipped a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, well, the sad thing is, it burnt me out for Shippuden because I started watching Shippuden. It was just a continuous thing. I didn't take a break between it. It was like Shippuden's just continuing.
Fuck.
And I got, I don't know, what, 20 episodes in or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I just can't keep watching Naruto.
Yeah.
But that was I can see explaining to somebody that, hey, the origins of Boruto are a thing though.
Yeah.
But instead of being shitting on them, you can say, dope that you like this. This is what I think about the situation. And this is my favorite thing. And these are the reasons why Naruto is my favorite.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch Naruto now to see where Boruto came from?
Yeah.
And then they'll find out that Boruto's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Dude. I think Naruto and Boruto is a really good kind of like example of new and old, but it's still a continuation of the same story, but being able to move, because I think Boruto,
I really don't, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think that from the little bit I saw of Boruto,
yeah,
it doesn't feel like a continuation of the same story. It feels like a forced continuation where they just did something. They made the same exact show, and they took the world that Naruto was in,
yeah,
and put it on a different axis,
yeah,
so that they could make something that fit for today. I don't
Yeah.
understand the city situation. Like,
yeah,
they just forced a bunch of retcons into it,
Mm.
from what I saw.
yeah. I'm trying to. So I feel like they tried to incorporate a little more slice of life in it, whereas
Where they should have gone all the way into slice of life. We talked about this in we talked about this in the Boruto episode
we did
a lot.
Yeah, so I won't go into it because we've already covered the topic. But I guess when it comes to like older anime and telling people to watch older anime, I think it's accepting that you had that time with that anime is important. But also knowing that the time that they're having right now with the anime that they're having is that time that you were having. Let them have that time. In the future, they're going to do the same shit to the people that are watching the newer stuff.
Yep.
So let them be in the moments they're in instead of trying to force yours onto them.
Yeah. And if you want them to watch the thing that you liked, don't make it a prerequisite for them to like anime.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, if you told me when I was a kid, you can't like anime
Yeah.
unless you watch these things. You can't be viewed as an anime fan unless you watched this. I would have stopped watching entirely out of spite.
Yeah.
I'm like, go fuck yourself. Anime's dead to me now.
Yeah.
But if you like something, and I know for a fact, if I walked up and someone was talking about mecha anime,
Yep.
and I started explaining Mobile Suit Gundam Wing,
Yep.
and how that's my mecha anime, that's my Gundam,
Yeah.
and Endless Waltz the movie is my Gundam.
Yeah.
If I said, this is the best Gundam, you have to watch it, they would start watching it dubbed and be like, this guy's out of his fucking mind. There is no way that he thinks this is good.
Yeah.
Because I rewatch it and I love it.
Yeah.
But if I watched it today,
Yeah.
I would just laugh at the dubbing.
Yeah.
I would just laugh at it as a show.
Yeah.
But I still love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's on that topic. What was
Yeah.
that short thing you were talking about? The thing you were chuckling to yourself about? Because I feel like it's going to be gross.
No. All right, so it's continuing. You gave your waifu a gift. What do you think your waifu would give you?
Do I have to do all three of them?
Yeah. Dude,
Oh, fuck.
my questions are so fucking stupid.
No, dude, your like this is the dichotomy, bro. Like, your questions aren't dumb. It's just this. It gives it more. It becomes a more robust podcast because you're here.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. As death,
Yeah.
dude. I feel like she'd move mountain and earth for whoever is her significant other.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think she would do something so massive, like kill a beast that was told to be unkillable. And then after killing it, be like, I was going to give him the head of this, but it's not worth it. And then try to pick something. Like, she would do massive things, but still be like I feel like she's very critical of herself.
But I think it would be for, I don't know if she'd
You don't
cast it aside. I think she would feel as if she was a failure if she'd also cast it aside.
Okay.
But it would be a huge thing. It would be this country or this group of people were under horrible ruling.
Yep.
And their people were being taxed to the point of not being able to eat.
Yep.
I overthrew their government.
Yeah.
So that for you, we could build this place back up.
Yeah.
And like you could have say and sway in how things are going for them.
Yeah. Fun fact though, she did imply real quick, this will not be a voting situation. She massacred the people in charge. They know full well that
because those people were fucking shit.
Yeah.
Those were assholes. That was North
That being
Korea.
said, their heads are on pikes in the main
Yeah, their heads are around the room and their nuts are in jars above my fireplace. That's how I woke up. I walked down for Christmas and I saw jars filled with sacks. And then she said, "Do you see all these?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, why are there testicles everywhere?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Those are the testicles of the leaders of such and such place that was using slave labor."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Why are you showing them to me?" She's gonna be like, "Because none of them are as fat as yours." And they were leaders. These people need a real leader with a fat sack.
And you're like, I got you this dagger.
Yeah.
She'll
She'll cry over how beautiful it is too.
Yeah,
Because she's perfect. She's great.
yeah.
And then Chitanda, she would forget it at home.
Yes.
She would forget it at home, and then she'd be kicking herself that she forgot it. And I'd have to give out a smooth line of like, the greatest gift I can have is that you're here with me today.
Yeah.
But she probably would have we would have been walking somewhere. We would have been at a strip mall or something.
Yeah.
And I would have said, "Oh, I always wanted one of those," as we were walking by. And whatever that small thing was that I talked about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I said, "I always wanted one of those."
It's like a Tamagotchi toy.
Yeah. Just anything.
Yep.
She will have gotten that.
Yeah.
She picked out the one moment. She kept that. She saved it. She save scummed that moment in our time together.
Agreed.
And she got that. And then
What did Masato give you?
Masato gives me back the 6th beer from the holiday 5-pack.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that she wanted all of them.
Yep.
But she took it out early. And when I gave her the holiday 5-pack,
yeah,
she laughed. Was like, "I can't believe this." And she handed me a holiday 5-pack.
You're not going to believe this.
And then later that night, she's like, "And by the way," and then pulls out the 6th one.
Yeah.
She's like, "Because you deserve all of it."
Yeah.
And then we're forever in love.
Yeah, and then you guys fucked like crazy then. Yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
It's
just how
supposed
that
to be a
went down.
beautiful moment.
No, dude, over the fireplace.
Hey, dude. Well, at least I didn't buy my mom lingerie. So.
You fucking and wonder why you never saw it again.
Bruh.
All right. So what is Raftalia getting you?
Nothing. I'm not the shield hero, so she forgot about me.
No.
All right, let's move forward.
I'll fucking destroy you if that's
That's
gonna
it,
be
dude.
your answer.
That's my answer, dude.
It's over?
Yeah, I can't think of anything that Rough Talia would get me. I'm way too insecure about that.
I just had to sit there and come up with 3 of them.
Yeah, you crushed it.
I didn't crush shit. I do have fatter testicles than those fucking people that ran their country in a horrible way.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that was a pretty successful Christmas episode.
I agree.
If I do say so myself. I hope everybody listened had a great time. I hope you get to have a wonderful time with family, friends, or anybody who you love in your life. And if you're alone, I hope you had a great fucking time there too.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the holidays, whatever you like doing, I hope you're doing it.
Yeah. So this is, I guess, happy holidays to everyone out there.
Yeah. Happy holidays to all you little anime losers that are listening to this right now.
Yeah, you little fucking scrubs.
Yeah, thanks for joining us during this time of the year. It's always a little hectic, and I hope that you could just mellow out and have a good day.
And this is also not like she won't hear this, but happy holidays to Erin.
Oh, yeah. She's going to end up hearing everything at some point.
Yeah.
She's nuts.
But yeah.
All right, guys, that'll take us out. Have a happy holidays. Oh, yeah. I hope your holidays, your Christmas, whatever your creed, that you have a great afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. We'll see you next time.
Bye.